Sunday night football, baby. Lions and Eagles. I'm sorry, Dan, we cannot have a beer. This is a conflict of interest this week. We'll have to do it eventually, just not this week. Everybody's talking about how great the Lions are. And
Yeah.
listen, they've shown a lot of holes, like Swiss cheese. And I'm not so sure that they're as good as people are saying. However, I'm also not so sure that Philadelphia isn't a fraudulent 7-2.
Yeah.
And they're winning game. So I had this encounter. I got to share this real quick. I was up at Mazzy's watching with a bunch of Eagles fans last week against the Packers. And this guy rolls in. There's probably like 2 minutes left in the game. And he starts running his mouth about Jalen Hurts. And the things he was saying were not inaccurate. And I actually said to him, I was like, dude, I don't disagree with what you're saying right now. I want you to know that. Like, he thought he was getting in my ear, but I was just like, I actually agree with what you're saying. And there's a bunch of Eagles fans around me because he's like, Jalen Hurts ain't the guy. And I'm like, dude, I 100% agree with you. Tanner McKee could come in and win games and probably better. And it was just fascinating because he's like, you didn't expect that.
Yeah.
He's like, but you Eagles fans, are y'all on the Jalen Hurts? I was like, look around, man. Do you see anybody wearing a Jalen Hurts jersey in this bar? Not one. And that just shows you it's not about him. It's AJ making a point about what we all know, but the team as a whole is strong enough to withstand these downfalls and these torrential winds. And I just, there's something special about a team that can do that and find ways to win. It's ugly as sin, dude. It was ugly last week. And I'm like, as a fan, he asked me, he's like, are you happy with this? And I'm like, I mean, it's a win on the road in Lambeau. I'm happy about that, but we left a lot of meat on the bone. And AJ got taught, like, he's wide open on so many routes and he's chirping. He's like talking on Twitch and he's, Google it for yourself. I'm not going to say it on the show, but it's basically a bad showing right now. And he's acknowledged, he's laughing about it, but it's like, he's saying what's real. Again, at first I was like, okay, it's negative, but I'm like, wait a minute. What he's saying isn't inaccurate. Just like the Packers fan at the bar. What you're saying is not wrong. It's just how you're going about it. And so there has to be a way that the Eagles can go about it and reconcile this just enough to get through the season and then do whatever you're going to do. But this is a game at home that the Eagles are going to win.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's no fun as a fan, though, to root for a team. Like, I don't know. I want to root for, like, a team with a great legendary quarterback. I want to root for Jimmy Garoppolo and Brock Purdy. You don't want to root for the team. You're also rooting for the players, a part of the team. Like, I don't know. This whole communist thing that you've suddenly adopted of, everything should be equal. It's all about the greater good type of thing. I mean, I don't know.
6-7.
Yeah. Who are the Eagles playing?
The Lions.
The Lions, that's right. Yeah, I think the Lions are going to win this game. Now, I have a lot of questions about the Lions. I mean, like you said, I don't think they're as good as we might think. Obviously, things aren't going as well. If Dan Campbell is now suddenly taking over play calling, right? Like that doesn't seem right. That seems
interesting.
Yeah. I mean, which means they're always going to go for it on fourth down from now on. They're no longer going to punt. I don't know if that's a long-term solution. It might be a quick fix, and maybe it's just enough to create a little chaos this week against the Eagles and win that game, which I think they'll do. I think the Lions will march into Philly and take care of business.
Do you think it's going to be close, or do you think it's going to be a blowout?
No, it'll be a close game. The Lions will win. It's going to come down to Dan Campbell having the big balls to go for it on a fourth down and do something crazy. And that's going to get them to win. And he's going to look like a genius. But we all know that type of football doesn't work come playoff time.
So, question. Whose balls do you think are bigger, Sirianni's or Campbell's?
Campbell.
Not in real life, but in football life.
Campbell.
I feel like they're the same in so many ways. Like, I feel like
Sirianni cries all the time.
He's very, I mean, wouldn't you cry if Chris Stapleton sang to you personally and played guitar? I probably would. Just going to say. The national anthem, I mean, He did some, and he does look like the kid from the movie Elf.
Yeah.
James Caan's son. And just check it out. He does look spitting a doppelganger. Anyway, we're getting off track here. I don't see it, man. Like I think the Lions are good, but I think Nick Sirianni is just going to hang a little lower this week. I'm taking the Eagles by 6 at home.